Fat people are the truly oppressed in this country. You might be thinking, I'm the truly oppressed. No, I'm the truly oppressed. Well, I got news for you. It's actually fat people. And no, I'm not fat myself. I could still see the struggles they face on a daily basis. In life, we're divided by 3 sections. And it's not race or your wealth. It's actually your body weight. Muscular people are at the top of the food chain. The gyms are built for you. If a skinny twig like me walks into the nearest Planet Fitness, all the weights will be set to the heaviest weight so I can't change them. All the baddies doing the squats would catch me staring, and their big boyfriend Chad would come up to me and give me the worst spanking of my life. Muscular people can also do house tasks much more efficient than anyone else. I mean, look at Mr. Clean. Bro's a hunk making cleaning look majestic. When doing laundry, you can carry clothes much easier, and when bringing groceries up, you don't have to take more than one trip. The only negative to being so muscular is that when you walk in, you can't fit through doors properly, and people will walk up to you and start touching your pecs. But if you ask me, the latter is a pro. And the biggest privilege y'all got, prison privilege. In jail, it's take or be taken. And when you're muscular, you could choose what road you want to go down. Because no one could smack your ass and call you baby cheeks if you're 6'3", 240 pounds. You'll be the one calling everybody baby cheeks. Y'all have the upper hand in prison. You could be the big old Tyrone instead of the scared, timid Humphrey. Look at the booty warrior, prime example of Chad privilege. While he isn't the most strong man, his Chad attitude made him as though he could bench 400 pounds. The booty warrior never gave up, and neither should you. Second on the food chain, we have skinny folks such as myself. Now, we don't have it nearly as good as the muscular people, but we got it pretty good. For example, we could eat whatever we want without having to worry about messing up our six-pack. Only got to worry about diabetes. We're also very nimble and agile. So if we got to sneak into somewhere, for instance, the girls' locker room, we could easily get in there and just fix the sinks. Nothing else. Do nothing else in there. A negative to being skinny is when you're at the beach, people will see you without your shirt on and instantly think you have an eating disorder. Like me, you could pretty much see all my ribs, so I'd be looking like Himenaro from Naruto. And the biggest privilege to being skinny is all the drugs you could do. Meth, heroin, crack. Why do you think every person who does these hardcore drugs are skinny? It's not because the drugs themselves make you skinny. It's because us skinny people can only handle these cool ass drugs. You ain't gonna see Hulk Hogan shooting up heroin. You might see Steph Curry smoking meth, but you'll definitely see a K-pop star smoking crack. How else do you think they can perform so well and be so beautiful? Gisa. Lastly, we have the most oppressed group of people in the world. That's right, fat people. Fat people almost have no privilege. The only plus I could say is that when you're cold, you're a lot warmer than everyone else because of all the blubber that you have. But now we get into the meat and potatoes of this video. Why fat people are so oppressed. I mean, first off, when you get into an argument with a fat person, they can say the best comeback of all time and it wouldn't matter because they're fat. Look at you, you're so stupid. You're fat. You don't get any bitches. You're fat. Your mom is a porn star. I saw her on X videos. You're fat. Anytime there's a foul odor in the room, everyone just looks at the fattest person in the room. Doesn't matter if someone else is making the stench, they'll just blame it all on the fat person. Especially with farts. In 6th grade, the whole class was taking a test, and for lunch we had tacos. My stomach was going through it. I just had to fart. I thought it was a silent one, but no, it was the loudest fart of all time. The room went into an uproar, laughing, giggling, asking who did it. Even the teacher was curious. I had to think fast. The kid next to me was one of the fattest kids in the class. I had to put the blame on him. Some were skeptical, but the majority believed it. And the kid's face looked as though his village has been burnt down to the ground. And I'm not saying I treat these oppressed people good either. I'm a bad guy. Whenever a fat person tries to tell me something or correct me, I just look at them like, you really gonna correct me? Yeah, I just did. How about we correct your body weight first? What does this have to do with you getting the question wrong on the test? What you trying to get into? You can't even be a fat rapper. Gunna was not even that overweight, and people still called him fat. Rod Wave rapping about his feelings like we finna take that shit serious or some shit. Any fat person that talks about their feelings, it always gets thrown out the window. Cause why you sad? Bro, just lose weight. Mario Judah be talking crazy on his songs like he's a drill rapper from the Bronx or something. If you get threatened by him, I guarantee no one would take it seriously. Basically, where I'm getting at is that fat people get no respect or honor anywhere in the world. That is what makes them so oppressed. Now, the next time you see a fat person walking, instead of heckling him, take a few seconds to recognize the struggles that they face on a daily basis.
Screaming all on the polo, I've been to myself in dolo. Nigga been on